Morning, good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. oh, oh, ugh. What day of the week is it? Oh, welcome again to Bri Gaming or hashtag the Virtual Railway. Today we're going to be on the Long Island Railroad, I think. But what we're going to do is we're going to explore on foot. I just need to see what sort of time we need to be in places. So, right, if we start in New York Penn at 7:10. Where's New York Penn? Or am I going mad? Ah, there it is. Alright, 7:10. Let's go. Yeah, so that's the service ID, Rogan. That's the thing that tells you, like, its unique identifying thing on the railway. Right, could it be that train over there? Do you think? See, the thing is, I'm not sure which way out it goes. Right, so yeah, so that's into the yard. Right, where's the platform? Get up a bit. Just walk down the train. No, not the year of the route. Definitely not. Oh, it'd be quicker just to do this. Doopy-doopy-doo. God, it's a long old train, this one. And here we go. Platforms on both sides. Yeah, so it's one with unlock the doors on both sides. Charge our brakes up. There we go, brakes are charged. Turn on all our gauge lights. Where's our headlights button? There we go. That won't turn on our security system, safety systems. We'll quickly have to do that. Doopy doopy doo. Alright. I have to quickly run up the other end. The doors are open, everybody. You can get on the train if you want to. No horns, please. I'll do my best. Why will your gentleman's sausage take an absolute pounding again? See, if I've run all the way up this end and they've already turned themselves on, I'm going to have the ump. No, we got to turn them on. Oh, come on. Let's quickly run back. Ooh. It's a long old train. So I'm not sure where this train calls at, where we're going. No ideas at all, but we'll go. We'll drive. These people clearly don't want our train. The doors are going to close when I get to the other end, folks, so either get on or get off. You can whistle as much as you like, fella. But I'm going to have to unlock the doors again in a minute. Right, there we go. Doors are unlocked. Oh, we've got to wait for ages. Anyway, where are we off to today? Right, so we go to Woodside. Next station is Woodside. Right, so we've locked both our doors. We can only do one at a time for whatever reason. Right, they're all on. Right, we are good to go. And away we go. Oh, well, we don't want to go too quick out of the station because ATC is set at 15 miles an hour, so could end up in all sorts of problems if we go too fast. Gently going to snake our way out of Penn. Give it a little bit more power. At least the lights work on this one. You can actually see what's coming up in front of you. Right, so we have a green signal as we enter the tunnel. Which we will now set to, well, we're at 60 now, so when the rear of the train comes over the speed restriction, we can accelerate, but we are heading down under the Hudson now, so just let gravity do its thing. Alright, radar, good morning. How are you doing today? You alright? Right, and now we can open up the throttle a little bit and start on our way to Woodside. So my question is on that, did I? Oh, how rough are you with your wheel? And you've had a hamburger for what now? Oh, it's lunchtime for you though, isn't it? You alright, Tubstar? Welcome to the stream. Good morning. What do you do to your wheel, Radar? That's what I want to know. It's always broken. Alright, we're now climbing out of the tunnel. So I've got some big news for you guys for next Thursday's stream, which I will share when we've done this run. But there's some big news, some big news. Oh, we're slowing down quite a lot here. Power! Oh, that's not good. What make a wheel is it? That would indicate you've had the force feedback up too high, in my opinion, but hey, what do I know? Yeah, Thrustmaster. Yes. Okay. Alright, here we go. We're coming out of the tunnel now. Where's our windscreen wipers button? Right, that's it. Let's try and find our windscreen wipers button. We're not overspeeding. There we go. Alright, we've got headlights on at this end. And I bet the red lights aren't on the back now. Oh no, they are. Alright, let's speed up to Woodside then. I'm using immersive controls, so that's different. immersive controls mean you need to use all of these. And then left and right on the D-pad is for doors. Just because I find it easier, if I'm honest, but I didn't then. And now we're... Oh man, this game. This route is... ATC and the actual speed limits are completely different. This is weird. Cool, blimey. What's creating that light? Is that the moon? Oh, the train's headlights. Right, here we go, Woodside. Right, we're just coming to a stand. We'll open the doors. Quickly fly up the other end of the train. But hey, look, we're running on time. Well, we're early, in fact. So yeah, Rogan, I think you were AFK when I said it, but there is a big announcement for next Thursday's Southeastern High Speed launch stream, which I will cover at the end of this run. Alright, let's go to Jamaica with our bobsled team. Well, you've already got an idea of what it is, but it's going to be exiting radar. Why, where are you going? You leaving the stream? Or did you mean exciting? You need to eat that burger and wake up, I think. Right, ATC 60, we're doing 45, 5 miles to our next station. So I'm guessing we're on a semi-fast train today. Because where are we going? Minola as well. Oh, come on, brake. Penalty brake application because the blimmin' controller is too slow at removing power. Oh, yeah, all right. See, this is the thing with ATC is it's a little bit temperamental. Right, let's try again. What's the point in having a hamburger that tastes like cheese? That makes no sense. You want a burger to taste like a burger. If you wanted something that tastes like cheese, just eat a block of cheese. Alright, so we must be up behind something because the signals keep going cautionary. So if we got something in front of us. No. Gonna have another penalty break application. There we go. Good morning from Canada. Good morning. Good morning. We only went 1 mile an hour over the speed limit then, and because the controller doesn't allow for rapid changing of the throttle position, whoa, why is that? Whoa, 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 whoa. What are you doing, chatbot? What are you doing? You're activating things, chatbot, that were a secret. Radar fell for it. Yep, well done. Thank you. At least I didn't have to do it, Radar. So over the weekend there is going to be some stuff I need you to help me test, guys, after I make the announcement. Oh, there we go again. Ride 4 is meant to be really good if you like motorbikes. But again, they've gone down the whole Fortnite route with it, from what I understand, in that every car is like, or every bike, in like loads of bikes, and they all like individually. You have to buy them like on the marketplace before you can actually drive them in the game. Like microtransaction central. Oof. Need to brakes. Speed limit change. Right, we've been moved over to the fast line, I think, the express line. I'm not sure. Where's this taking us? Because it's bringing us back across again now. That's what that diagonal signal up there means. Means we're going back onto the route we've just come off of. Oh my. Well, this is all a bit weird. Right, okay, we're going across to this far platform. Could have just left us where we were and just brought us round on the wide angle. Right, here we are, Jamaica. Okay, bear with me a second, GCW. Bear with me a second. Let me just get stopped and I'll answer your question. Right, what was that question? What route should I do? I got the TGV East Coast Peninsula Corridor. If it's your first stream or first route of the morning, always go with your best one, and then experiment after that. Yeah, Tubbs, that we are. Yes, well, I am, and I'm hoping that I will get you guys a little bit hyped for it. There's some cool stuff, like I say, that I'm going to announce at the end of the stream. It is still work in progress. I've still got to iron a few bits and pieces out, just to make the PlayStation fans happy. I'm just trying to source some bits and pieces for that, but fingers crossed we should be good. TGV. Yeah, make sure you don't fall asleep with your lo-fi pop on though. It's one route I just find it so boring. Because it is just open the accelerator, let train do its thing, slow down, stop. Alright, so we've got 15 mile an hour as we come out of Jamaica to rejoin the line. And then fingers crossed we'll be able to get our foot down and get to Minola. Yeah, it's available to pre-order now on the Xbox. I'm guessing by what you said, you're a PlayStation player, so I haven't seen anything about it on PS4 or 5, but I have seen that it's available for pre-order on the Xbox. No, oh, for crying out loud, game. For a note to self, stay away from the 15 mile an hour. Yeah, once you get bitten with a bug, or once you get the bug, you get bitten and get the bug, it's a little bit naughty. Right, there we go. Whoa. Traction motors have gone wonky. Alright, let's speed ourselves up and get down the route to the next station. So ATC's at 80, yet the speed limit for the line, the game is reporting it's still at 35. There we go. Just waiting for the rear of the train to come across it. So just a quick one, guys. I have made a few changes to the way the stream is processed. Is it looking like it normally does, or have you got a little bit better, a little bit clearer graphics on your ends? Again, this is all a learning experience. I've only come back to streaming like 2 weeks ago, so I'm first week on Streamlabs OBS, and I'm just trying to make sure it's all good. So as you can see, we're on the express lines now through the central parts of the station, so we're not near the platforms. Yeah, I've seen those AI bugs, and they worried me when I saw them. But you'd have thought they'd have ironed them out for a console release, especially considering how long it takes to get a patch built and through certification. You don't just port a game across with the same bugs, in my opinion. But now that I'm not gonna diss a game on stream until I've publicly played it. But what you've just said there, guys, sounds like it's a console cash grab. Unless they've got rid of the bugs and everything like that, it just sounds like they're cashing in on a console. Whoa, we're gonna have a penalty brake application here, boys, because there is no way I can't put the brakes in without a warning. So in theory, the way the system works, that should have been flashing 15. I can't. Yeah. Oh well. Right. Anyway, that route that's done. We've failed that one. I was too busy talking to you lot. So, next Thursday, 4th of February 2021, we have some giveaways. Now, I am working on getting something for PlayStation 5. It's not as easy as it has been for Xbox and PC. But as you can see here, I have got a copy of Train Sim World 2 Deluxe Edition so far. That's just one copy. I'm just trying to see if I can get a PlayStation key for it, so that I can offer it on PlayStation if the winner does want it on PlayStation. We've got one copy of the Southeastern High Speed DLC available on Xbox and PC. Again, I'm working on trying to find a way of getting it to a PS5 user if a PS5 uses it. And then we've got some, I know it's a bit silly, but we've got some face masks. Well, it's not silly in the current climate, but we've got some face masks from a company called Masket. And they make transport-themed face masks, scarves, T-shirts, and things like that. If you're in the UK, you'll be able to see what they do, masket.co.uk. But the mask that we are giving away isn't actually available on their website at the moment. So it's a special one that myself and them have been working on for Southeastern High Speed. And it will be revealed on stream when you can then go and buy it if you want to. But I have got 3 to give away throughout the launch stream on the Thursday. Now, again, it all really depends on what time Dovetail decide they're going to release the DLC. It depends what time I'm going to start my stream and everything like that. So hopefully, fingers crossed, I can get it downloaded and pre-installed before it actually gets released. And it can just sit on the console, and then when it releases, we restart the game and away we go with it. Or it might be one of those ones where it's not on this store until it's released, and then we have to buy it and download it and everything like that, and it gets a little bit awkward. So there will be more details next week. But like I say, there is a giveaway. There is a new theme for the stream, a new set of bits and pieces that we can go through. But yes, so make sure you've anybody that you know that likes trains and watches streams, that you let them know that we're going to be doing that on Thursday, and that we do have some giveaways and stuff to do. The keys will be international keys on Xbox and PC, but that's the problem I'm having with PlayStation 5, is that the North American store and the UK store are completely different. Whereas Steam keys and Xbox keys tend to be international. So, yes, I've got to find somewhere that enables me to get American keys for PS5 and PS4. All right. So if you're on PC or Xbox One, then you've definitely got keys. They're sitting in my inbox at the moment. PS5, I'm still waiting to hear. So yeah, there you go, guys. Should be good next week. There won't be any streams Monday, Tuesday or Wednesday, just due to the fact that I'm working day shifts next week. So I cannot really stream because I have to get up and leave the house before most of you guys would even turn your computers or your Xboxes on to watch stream. And then I won't get home until quite late in the evening. Oh, excuse me. So it's a bit sweet, to be fair. Right, let's do this scenario. Classic controls. Yeah, well, it's not that I'm up early. It's just that it's a long day. It's like it's a solid driving of a train for 5 hours. So it can be quite tiring, especially if you start getting delays and stuff. Right, where do we need to go? Where's our train? Where be our train? You going to give us an idea, game, of where we got to go? Oh, it's over there. It's really helpful if you tell us that it's going to be over there before we need to be over there. Alright, we better do this nice and slowly so the game doesn't get confused. Oh, you want the headlights on bright, do you? Okay. Charge the brakes, bleed them down a little bit. We're loading passengers. Rogan, what was that control? Yes, GCWG. I do drive a train. I drive a UK Class 66 freight trains. Rogan, how do I get to the opposite cab again? What button do I push? I can't remember. To go to the back cab. Oh, the red lights are on anyway. Oh, well, we're here. Right, let's try not to drop the brake this time. Right, lock both doors. Oh, we could do it on Sandpatch. I just can't remember how we do it anywhere else. Right, so we've just got to wait till 8 AM and then we're off for an hour. Uh-oh. Boom, 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 boom. Well, good luck. I hope it doesn't cost you an arm and a leg. Are you dropping it off and coming back, or are you waiting for him to do it? Ah. Well, then a slow walk back, waiting for the dreaded phone call of, yeah, it's come back and get it and just take it straight to the scrap heap. I hate it when the car goes in the garage. I really do. Right, well, we're just slowly driving out of Jamaica here. Snaking our way across. And like we wait for the ATC to increase before we increase our speed. Even though the game says we can speed up, the ATC says no. And what happens if we don't obey the ATC? We come to a grinding halt. Okay, well, we'll see you back in 30 minutes. We might have actually got somewhere without having a penalty brake application. Oh, look, there's another M3. Is that an M7? Yeah, that's the M7 unit over there. Come on, game. Come on, ATC. Gee whiz. How long are you going to... How long's ATC going to stay at 15 for, folks? Ah, there we go. We are off. We are running. Well, ATC says 60. The game says the 40. Was that 35? 35. So we're obviously just waiting for the rear of the train to come over the 60 ATC. Alright, that's up to 80 now. So we're just waiting for the game to increase its speed limit so we can actually accelerate because they're not synced. So there we go. It's gone straight up to 80, so we'll go full throttle. Keeping an eye on our signals this time. See you in a bit, Rogan. So we've got 4 and a bit miles to our next stop, which is Floral Park. Hopefully it's got lots of pretty flowers. Oh, it's a nice straight bit of track we're on now. So yeah, I drive intermodal trains, GCWJ, and aggregate trains, engineering trains. But the only train that I've learnt how to drive so far is a Class 66, which is the UK equivalent of like your ones on sandpatch grade. So if you were to Google search Class 66 UK, that's the sort of train I drive. Has autocorrect literally changed the whole name of Sandpatch Grade there for you? I want to know who St. Patrick is. Good old autocorrect. I've got to go and set my new phone up actually. Well, it's charging at the moment. Should be done by the time we finish the stream. Be finishing the stream about 2 PM UK time, folks, as I have got work this evening. Yeah, I know that they don't all of the thing. They just licensed all of the CSX locos and decided to add them into the game. Alright, we've got 2 miles to our station. Signal's gone green. Now you can see I'm just keeping off of the 80 maximum speed at the moment, only through the fact that I can't be dealing with penalty brake applications at an alarm going off because it goes right through me, headache wise. Alright, so we're coming, there's a 60 coming up in a minute, so we'll just slow ourselves down. That's the ATC 4 stalls come on there, so it's predicting a speed decrease. I've figured that out now. Alright, we're now a mile from our station, so we will just start to slow down a bit. Just leave our brakes in notch 2. That's giving us a warning that 60 is coming. But we're already slowing down for Floral Park, so... Whoa. Oh, we got the brakes in, so it's not crushed us with a penalty brake application yet. Yeah, we know that. We know it was coming. We managed to get the brakes in and cancel it and acknowledge it, and it didn't give us a penalty brake. Oh, because we're going over point work. Should probably really learn the signals to get an idea of what's going on. Oh, nice bit of pop in. So yeah, the high speed route next week should be pretty good. Fingers crossed. I know there's been outrage on the forums that some parts of it aren't accurate and stuff, but at the end of the day, it's a game. They've done their best to recreate it, and people are moaning about the colour of the ballast and things like that. And I'm just like, does the route work? Do the trains run? Can you go from one end to the other? Yes, it does. So it works. Right, so we've now come over onto this little branch line now, and we're going to be going out this way. Which is one thing I love about the Long Island Railroad, is that it is a huge network of branch lines in this game. And there's plenty of places to go. Plenty of places to drive and... So if we just go to the map quickly, just zoom out. So we're going off over here somewhere. I'm not sure exactly where we're going, but you can go off up there. You can go off up there. There's just so many places to go. You can go down there, and everywhere's drivable. Which is one of the great things about this particular route, is that every time you get on it, you can go somewhere different. Just wish they'd have done that on some of their other ones. Right, so we've got 15 mile an hour ATC controlled speed at the moment as we leave the station. It's a short formed M7 comes in. Now we are an 8-car unit, so we are probably a little bit long for... Oh no, we fitted in that platform. But that's what I love about that route, anyway. Right, so 15, no faster than 15 mile an hour, Lee. Pay attention. No matter what the game says, the ATC, as soon as we go over 15, will go over speeding. So we'll just wait for that to adjust itself, which I'll imagine will be in 180 yards when we get that 60, and it will increase. Come on, ATC. I know we're all for authenticity on this stream, guys, but I am getting close to cutting it out. Alright, there we go. Because from what I understand, I don't think it's a necessity to have it on in the US. I think it's up to the drivers whether they want to use it, or they only have to use it in certain sections. Because I remember the track speed there would be illuminated, so I'm guessing something's not quite right with the system. As it's come over, because normally AECS gives you that. the line speed. And then this would give you an indication of what the speed's coming to, like that. Oh, we're coming to a station. Right, put the brakes in. Wow, been streaming for an hour already. Time flies when you spad. Right, Stuart Manor. Sounds like a bloke you meet down the pub, isn't it? Did we stop? Oh yeah, stop way before the crossing. Cool, you'd have the ump if you'd been waiting for a train to leave, wouldn't you? Radar, can I have a quick stream quality update, please? I have changed a few settings for this stream. I'm just wondering if it's better than yesterday or the other day that I streamed when you commented it looked a lot better than it had done previously. Okie dokie, it's just the sampling rate and the way it encodes and downscales it. Because I'm obviously playing in 4K and everything's inputting into the computer at 4K, but then it has to downgrade it to 1080p for the stream. So Nassau Boulevard, or Nassau, depending on how you pronounce it. So another railroad crossing at the end of the platform. God, I'd hate to be a driver in this part of the world, wouldn't you? Every time a train pulls in, the barriers are coming down. And there is barriers at this one. Nothing's stopping you driving round them though. Right, lock the doors and away we go. And away we go. I cannot say to you how correct that sound is. That is spot on for how the trains actually sound as they pull away on this railroad. It's sort of their trademark traction motor whine. Alright, again, we've not got that far to go on this little bit. I think this is our last station that we're going to be going to. I think this is the end of the line coming up here. Right, so we're just coming to Garden City. So if you're overspeeding and put it into brake level 8 and then acknowledge it, it cancels your overspeed warning. There we go. Right. Now I think that we are going to have to wait for this train to come up before we can head down here to the station, because I think that's coming off that branch line and into there, and then we go down here, stop here, then come back out again. Yeah, so we've got a red signal. Well, it's a yellow, 3 yellow lights horizontally, which means stop. And then if they're vertical, that means go. And then if they're at a diagonal, it means that we're going in that particular route. Why not just use a red light? Because here comes the train off the single bit of branch. And this is a sort of a passing point. So in a minute that signal should in theory clear that he's now clear, see? So we're going off to the right, so the signal has indicated we're going right. And we can now proceed. I think we're getting this, you American signalling guys, on this route. So we're now stopping on this route. Oh, right, so. Right. Oh, what the hell? That's not a place to stand. She was a bit close to the rails then, wasn't she? Right, so we do have a proceed signal at the end of the platform for us to go off into the yard. So we'll see what happens when we've stopped and it tells us what to do. Just slowly bring our unit to a stand. This is the Long Island Railroad, and we are on an M7, which is the default train on the line. So yeah, we're on a branch line of the Long Island Railroad at the moment, but the route itself is fairly long. It's taken us nearly, what, we left, the scenario started at about 7:45, I think. So it's like taking us 45 minutes to go where we've gone so far. And we're going to go back again, I think, in a minute. Oh, we've got Hempstead to stop at now. But the thing with Hempstead is that's a depot. Right, so you can see that that's flashing now. That's warning us that this 15's coming up, which is how the system should work, but hasn't been working. But yeah, Hempstead is a yard. It's a station and it's also a yard. It's really peculiar. Which version of the game have you got, Tubster? Have you got Train Sim World 2020 or Train Sim World 2? Right, so if you had Train Sim World 2020, Long Island Railroad is included in that, and you should have got it as part of the preserved collection, so you should be able to drive it in your Train Sim World 2 game. Because the Long Island Railroad was a core route in Train Sim World 2020. Yeah, so you should still have access to the route. If you go into the game in your menus, or I don't know how it works, but you should be able to download it and play it. Anything that you owned in Train Sim World 2020, you can download and play in Train Sim World 2. Because they're all backwards compatible. You're actually going to nab me for these two? You want me to go these 3 yards? Oh, for real? Just when you want your controller to disconnect. Batteries must be knackered because it keeps failing to charge. Right, sorry guys, I'm just trying to get it so that we're stopped. Let's just open the doors on the left and see what happens. Because I don't think we can go. Alright, well we'll lock the doors again then, and we'll keep trying to get forward and inch ourselves forward. Right, okay. Right, so why won't you let me key out? You won't let me key out, game. I can't. Right. Right, there we go. We'll leave that open so there's more seats. Oh, we just need to check that we've got our red lights on the rear. Yes, we are illuminated. Well, you can definitely, if you had it and played it in 2020, mate, I can assure you it will be in there. If you go into the store, it should just download it. Did you have it on disc, or did you buy it digitally? Let's charge our brakes. Marker lights off, headlights to dim. Oh no, we've got to put them on bright for the game to realise we've done it. Brakes are all good. Unlock right. Alright, we're all good to go. Alright, well we're slightly late. Yeah, so if you've got it digital, literally go into the Dovetail store from the menu in the game, and it should just allow you to re-download it. You don't need to re-buy it. It should just be in your collection ready to go on your PlayStation. We're messing around. We've had a penalty brake application. But we can't go anywhere until we've charged our brakes. Just what you want when you're already late. Right, so we're going to head back down the line again now. And I'm not really bothered by the game telling me I'm speeding, because ATC is telling me I'm not speeding. So this is really confusing. My brain hurts. Because that was one of the great things with Train Sim World when they announced Train Sim World 2021, that everything would carry over from 2020 and the original one. Right, here we go. First station. We're 6 minutes late. Watch your step. Yeah. Alright, Garden City. But we can only go at 15 mile an hour off the single line. So we're just gently. If you try it through the game itself, it might. If not, reach out to Dovetail Games. Go to their website and submit a support ticket, and they'll walk you through how to get it back. Right. Junction is sending us off to the right, because that's the only route we've got that we can go on. So if we go to the left, we're going to hit another train. That's the M3 unit there. That's the predecessor to the one we're on. Old school unit. I think they come from about the 70s. But the thing with American trains is they make them all out of aluminium. So they last forever. No fiberglass. And going to come to a stop. Right, I shall be back in 2 shakes of a lamb's tail, guys. I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. Right, let's carry on. Well, if you've definitely played the Long Island Railroad, like if you've played this route, you should have it in your Train Sim World 2 collection. So something's obviously gone a bit squiffy there somewhere. If you haven't, I'd raise a ticket with Dovetail and ask them what's going on, personally. But it's whether you want the ag. Right, ATC is at 15 mile an hour, so we don't want to go too fast, too soon. I think once the train's out of the station in full, oh no, let's just wait for ATC to catch up with itself. I'm sorry, but ATC is broken. Right, away we go. we've turned ATC off now for a little while. Just enjoy riding the railroad at the speeds indicated by the game and not the computer. Alright, just going to coast through the station, come to a stand, unload our passengers, and then move on to the next one. Yeah, I find that very weird that you don't have that in your library, Tubster, if you've definitely played this route before. Oh, excuse me. Whoa. Wow. So tomorrow's stream was going to be Assetto Corsa Competizione racing, but unfortunately they've broken all the online servers, so you can't actually race at the moment. So we'll probably do more trains tomorrow. Probably get on some German stuff. Do a little bit of German. But that won't be until the evening, because I'm going to have a day with the family tomorrow. Spend some time with the tiny person and the wife. Right, so we got a mile to go to Stuart Manor. That bloke we met down the pub last Thursday. Oh wait, hang on, we're in lockdown. We won't have met him down the pub. It's closed. And here we go. Alright, lock the doors. Alright, Floral Park. Right, cruising along. It's nice not having ATC throwing the brakes on us, I must admit. Right, so we suppose we should really start to slow down a bit now. Because we've got that wicked curve coming up ahead of us. There we go, brakes onto level 6. Still coming in a bit hot, but we've got plenty of platform left. Right, there we go. Another station off the list. How many more have we got to go? Oh, stop at location. Where is that location though? That is the question. Alright, lock the doors. Jamaica. So we've got a 6 mile run now. No ATC, so we can just do what the computer or the game tells us is the line speed. Haven't got to worry about it dropping our brakes or anything. And then I'll tell you what, guys, when I get to Jamaica, I am probably going to call it a day because I have got to set my phone up before I go to work and transfer everything over and do all the bits and bobs you've got to do with a new phone. And like I say, I will be on tomorrow. So I will there'll definitely be a stream tomorrow. It'll be trains again because Assetto Corsa's not working. So we can't do that. Alright, so 60 mile an hour at the moment. Alright, that's gone to green now. But we're being moved across. Can't see what the signal is because of that annoying Right, so that makes no sense, that signal. Oh, they just released the new one, the GT World 2020, which includes Imola. But with that release, they've broken the way the servers work. So servers just crash constantly, and just waiting for it to be fixed. So I might jump on and see if it has fixed tomorrow, and go from there. If it has, it'll be a bit of racing. If not, we'll be back on the trains. Whoops, a daisy. Three miles to Jamaica. Slowly start to slow ourselves down though, because we're going over the 80-mile-an-hour speed limit ever so slightly. Yeah, they've just released the new Ferrari Evo and the Mercedes Evo to race. So you've got the 2020 versions of those two cars, because they were the ones that were released this year into the series itself. So they've brought it up to date for that. And about 60 new liveries or something stupid for people to drive. Alright, we've got a mile to go until we need to be at 35, so we'll start to slow ourselves down now, so that we're not just jamming on the brakes and hoping for the best. Although, sadly, due to it being dynamic braking, we're going to have to, because they don't work particularly great at high speed. Right, so we're going off to the right, it says. We're diverging onto a right-hand route, so we're going over to the line on the right, from what I understood from that signal. But no, we've gone left instead. Oh dear. No, we'll just do as we're told, guys. We'll just do as we're told. Go where the points take us. Right, so this signal is a stop signal, but we're going to the left. So the subsidiary signal is saying, yes, go to the left. Again, that's guesswork. Because we can't go off to... Oh, I see what he means. We're going into the high level at Jamaica. Because there is all of these why did it... What? Oh, I don't know. Maybe because we're going off over there. I don't know. It just seems to make no sense why it's sending us on this route. But the signaller has a way and a means of doing everything, so we shall see. Because I think we stop here at Jamaica, and that's scenario over. Right, that's Jamaica. Door pre-closing bell. We're only 7 minutes late. Whoops. And that's the end of the scenario, guys. So like I say, thank you very much for watching, as always, and I shall see you all on to... Oh, hang on, we haven't finished yet. It's telling us what we got to do. What we got to do, shut the cab down. There we go, we're done. Oh, we've got to climb out this side though. Shift finish. Well, go off for a cup of tea now. Right, but yeah, thanks for watching, guys. And I shall catch you on tomorrow. See you later.